welcome, welcome back to another episode of my Stanford Cardinal Dynasty here on College Football 27, where we are heading into Game 3 here against Duke. The plan here is to get two games in this episode, so it would be a longer episode. Kind of see if that ends up tracking, but right now, kind of thinking this is going to be a doubleheader. Of course, if you clicked on the video, you'll be able to know because the length of the video. But we're off to an 0-2 start. Got upset by Hawaii at home in the first game, and the offense just fell completely flat here against Miami. Beat us 34-3. This game certainly feels like it is a lot more difficult than some of the previous ones. Defense played really well against Miami. Don't let the score completely fool you. We outgained Miami in this game. We held Mensa and that offense 269 yards, just 5.3 yards per play. We ran the ball decently well, but we took a ton of sacks. We were just 4 for 15 on third down. Just could not push the ball down the field, and we had 3 turnovers. We've got 5 turnovers through just a couple of games here. Ended up kind of bringing in Mike Groves, the true freshman, not a real player, but just kind of see. And he seems like he's okay. We're going to stick with Davis Warren. Right now, things have not been overly positive. We're running the football well. Caden High has been pretty solid. I think the tight end play has been fine. Ernest Cooper has been really good here in the early going, so we're getting some pressure. We're getting some tackles in the backfield. Again, the defense was fine in this game after kind of struggling against Hawaii. But the offense is certainly flatlined. So the hope, at least right now, is to get the doubleheader in here. That is my plan. I would be kind of shocked if this did not take, if that was not how this ended up playing out. We got our first road game here for sure, though. We're going to take on Duke first, and then if we do play another one, it will be Georgia Tech. Two teams that are pretty similar to us from a pure talent perspective. So two games that, are winnable for us. Duke right now is 2-0 on the season. They beat up on Tulane and then beat up on Illinois. Beat them very bad. So the Blue Devils are looking really good at this point in the season. Let's just take a pretty brief look at their roster, which we kind of did at the end of the next episode because I kind of wanted to just see whether or not, see how we matched up. And we're really similar squads purely from a talent perspective. Nate Shepard, they got one of the best running backs in the country, certainly one of the best ones in the ACC. Their quarterback play is a little lacking. Mensah kind of hurt them really badly when he decided to transfer out. But yeah, really good running back room. Javen Nicholas is a really good wide receiver. They're pretty just solid otherwise. A couple of really good tight ends here, Jeremiah Hasley and Nate Kariski. Offensive line's got a really good left tackle, really good center. The rest of it is not particularly great. Defensive line, not much to write home about. Preston Watson's really solid there on the interior. Linebackers, I got a couple of really good ones in Luke Margot and Nick Morris. And really fast cornerbacks here, but not really a ton of size at all, but a solid enough group. The safeties are just okay. So this is a game that even though it's on the road, we need to find a way to win this game. We're doing pretty well on the recruiting trail. We don't have any commitments left, but we got a couple of 4-star guys that are really interested in us, including our top guy and a quarterback. So he's going to be visiting whenever we take on Georgia Tech. So need to kind of get some wins so we can kind of get some additional momentum. Let's just kind of rock the base uniforms here for both squads. Again, this is our first road game. I have not played a road game on College Football 27, but right now the early flavor is I seem to be losing my touch here. The game certainly feels much more difficult in comparison to last year, but still enjoying it one way or the other. Here we go, as we're going to be taking on the Duke Blue Devils. Nice little blue light show that they have working. But yeah, definitely excited to kind of be rocking College Football 27. I'm enjoying it coming in. I did, get the MVP Plus subscription. Going to be playing Madden. I don't think I'm going to be doing a series or anything. It'll be just, a sports game that I can play and to kind of enjoy myself from time to time, so I don't have to constantly keep that updated. But yeah, certainly excited for that whenever that time comes. Probably doing a coach mode on there. Was interested in maybe doing coach mode on here. I just don't know what the vibe would be for watching somebody do that, like on YouTube and stuff. So for right now, We're rocking and rolling. We are going to get the ball to start off with. Third straight game. I need to change that preference just to see. But does give us a chance. Get off to a good start offensively. Again, not much there on return. Davis, Warren, and crew be out there at the 16. Michael Ford, back-to-back 100-yard games to start this season. Really have struggled to get the ball to Nico Brown. Maybe something today we need to find a bit of a way to do. Come out with 3 wide receivers. So the stadium pulse is not crazy, which is at least a positive. Warren can get a jet pass to kind of get us started. Nice spin move to at least get that back to the line of scrimmage, but defense did a really nice job there protecting, or excuse me, just kind of getting after the quarterback. Hold on 1 second. This is going to be a carry to Ford. Nice run blocking there. Nice way to spread out the defense. We'll get a first down. Again, he's been really good. That aspect of the offense has been rock solid. The run game. Certainly something that we need to lean on. Get another handoff to him. Nice way to kind of wait patiently. A gain of 4. Like right now, have just not felt very comfortable throwing the football at all. Ford's going to take it. Get another handoff to Ford. They get sticky in there. Gets a first down. It's like this is a spot like we got to. I'd love to feel confident doing something here. We're going to run the football. Spread them out with 3 wide receivers. It's going to be a handoff to Ford. Kind of getting behind his offensive lineman there and seeing if we can make it happen. Try to run a little play action, run the ball very consistently. They dump this off to Ford again. Gain of 2. Could have maybe hit the tight end there. A little inconsistent. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Had a work call. We're going to try to take a shot in Davis. Warren, a big pass down the field to Shaw. Going to get this one inside the 20. And that's our most explosive pass play. So something I've noticed really early on, just for those of you, if you haven't picked up the game yet, or if you have, those like flag routes seem to really work well if you have enough time to get the throws off anyway. Stanford now trying to get off to a good start in this road game. Hand off to Ford, pretty decent blocking. Gain of 5. Yeah, the corner route seemed to get open for whatever reason. A little mesh concept here. Warren takes it. Just come through. They sent a heavy blitz. I don't really know that I had anybody quickly. We're trying to dump this off to Ford. Yeah, I mean, just no blocking there on the outside. My right tackle just did nothing. Now a 3rd and 13, and what's been a great drive is now being left with us kind of in a poor situation here. Feel like a half slide. Warren takes it. Try to get wide. Can't get the throw off. Pressure gets there again. Had a receiver open. I got to kick a field goal. 7-mile-an-hour winds. Would really hate. Let's just get this off to a good start. Kick is up. Banks in off the upright. It is a 3-0 score. Trying not to, like, overcompensate or undercompensate for that win, and we almost overcompensated it. We had that 25-mile-an-hour kick against the White. I was like, there's no way we missed this one. Like, this one looks good, and it pushed it heavily. 7 just barely was enough to keep that one in, but we do end up making it. Walker, Duke's new quarterback, had a really nice game last week against Illinois. Got off to a good start there offensively, the sack notwithstanding to really slow us down. God dang it. Going to be a gain of 9.5 there. Miami did not run the ball particularly well until really late in that game. There's some pressure, and that is a big run up the middle. Still running. Dickerson finally brings him down. Nate Shepard off to a great start, to say the least here. Three tight end look. They send one of them in motion. Yeah, it takes the snap. It is going to be a pass. It was underneath to the tight end. Really solid open field tackle, but it is a gain of 4. Yet now in the shotgun. By action RPO, that one almost picked off. All over that. Yeah, 3rd and 6. Throw into the zone. I mean, that's a great catch. There's nothing to do. It's a big-time throw. Let me get there. That in between 2 defenders. Great catch. Is what it is. Try to blitz this here. Still falls forward for a gain of 4. It's Campbell on that carry. Shepard is now back out there. 2nd and 6. Nice job on the run defense. 3rd and 7. Let's get off the field here. So I want to at least come out in the blitz here. That's going to be a pass interference on me. They're going to say I ran into the guy trying to get out. And man coverage. It's going to be a free 1st down. Didn't do it on purpose, but it is the call nonetheless. Should have gotten off the field there. New chance at life here. This is going to be a handoff. It's a gain of 1. It would be kind of a tough ask to get these guys off the field again here. Run play. Rose all over Shepard there, right at the line of scrimmage, if not for a loss of yardage. 3rd and 9. We'll send pressure again. I mean, we've consistently played our best kind of doing that. Throw open. He just goes up and mosses him. Defensive back never even gets close to touching that ball. Dude goes right down the field and gets a touchdown. The passing or the holding that was just an accidental hold. I'm just trying to go cover the running back out there in the flat. He just throws this one up. I mean, he just didn't go get it. Maybe I shouldn't have topped on there, but we get mossed in the corner. Golly. 7-3. Let that go out of the end zone. All right, we got to find something offensively. Have not scored a touchdown almost 5 quarters. There we go. It's a nice block there. Juke to the inside, forward. Makes a couple hits, but a gain of 7. Ford can't get anything there. Get it to the tight end, wide open by himself over the middle of the field. Blackburn's had a decent start to the year. We just avoid sacks, avoid negative plays. Hand off to Ford. Ends up getting a gain of 7 on that. 2nd and 3. If I get Ford to 100 yards every game, I'm going to be happy doing that and handing it off to him. That's going to be a gain of 1. So 3rd and 2 here. What are we going to do? In my opinion, this is 4-down territory unless we take a sack here. Get that out high, makes the grab and hangs on through contact. Still a 1st down. Come on, Nico. We got to make a grab there. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10 when we start the 2nd quarter. Down 7-3. Find a way. Come on. This offense right now, every possession feels insanely important. Try to squeeze that one in there right on the cut, but it didn't really work out that way. Throw in there to Nico. It's going to be a 4th and 2. I feel like we need to line it up and go for this. Long field goal, kind of struggling with that to begin with. Don't send pressure. Nice, easy throw, and Caden Hyde drops it. You are kidding me. Kind of in no man's land there anyway. I mean, it's a big 48-yard field goal. Nice play from the safety. But you got to make that grab. You have to make that catch. Really struggling on these conversion downs. Gonna take a shot down the field. Several defenders in motion. He just goes up and we get mossed again. Twice already in this game. Is that the way the game's going to play? I even let the computer just try to make that play there. But now Shepard again that time. There's nobody. Great blocking there. In a 7 is going to make it a 3rd and 1. RPO. Make the tackle, stop them short, but they just go for this here. They are going to send out the field goal unit. At least maybe the 4th down fail and the jump ball doesn't necessarily kill us there. Still just down 1 possession. Gotta have guys that make plays. To make some plays here. Do a little play action rollout. All over him, couldn't do much there. Dump that off of Blackburn. It is a gain of 4 though. Second and 6. Should be a hat on the hat. Should be able to run the football here. Going to cut this back with Ford. Linebackers really flowed well on that play. I'm going to kind of go right back to this slot drive, see if we can get that to hit again. Gonna try to float this one out. We take a shot down the field, and Shaw has two massive down the field catches. 3rd and 3, we take a shot. He's got 240-plus yard receptions here, and Davis Warren has put a couple of these throws on the dime. That was a great throw. Pressure all in his face. Warren showing some explosiveness in the passing game today. Not much there. Really nice job from them defensively. Second and 11. We get to the second level in this. Nice job. I mean, couldn't really do much there. 3rd and 9. What kind of blocking do we think we're going to get here? Decent blocking. Get the throw in there. Nico makes a big grab there. Trying to strike on these 3rd downs. Really good throw. And off the Ford. Got really aggressive there defensively. It's a little bit out of that. 2nd and goal. We're going to try to play action this and just get this to Holt. Play action. They come well after him. Holt grabs it, but he's down at the 2. Spread them out here. Can we get an inside zone? Michael Ford touchdown. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to get into the end zone. Stanford strikes. In 10 game. Two evenly matched teams so far. That's kind of the way things are playing out. Both teams are hitting some deep passes. Duke's doing a little bit better job of converting in spots than we are for sure. We've hit some big plays down the field. They have to. We're running the football a little bit more consistently than they are, I would say. Nice carry there. Good, solid tackle error from Sumlin. I think that's Sumlin. Green, Jay Green, sorry, the safety. 2nd and 4. Would love a 3 and out here defensively. Nice job. We get off the blocks, but a good carry. Nice job of blocking that up. 3rd and inches. Trying to get them off the field right here. The wide receiver in motion. Do hand it off to Shepard. Ooh, runs through a couple of defenders. 1st down, that's okay. Duke gets the ball to start the 2nd half. You got to be real careful here in these spots. Runs through Green like the first time. They're still able to bring him down eventually. 2nd and 7. Handoff gets knocked down from Pine, but still not much there. 3rd and 2. Gotta play man. Time to kind of run these stack formations. Need a solid tackle there, and we got one. Gonna force Duke to punt. Matt Rose with a great tackle. 4th and inches. Get this back for a touchback. Duke, okay. Actually comes off the upright, wow. Like I've never seen that animation before. So what do you do here? How aggressive do you want to get? Let's try this jet pass. Would like to get a play like this to kind of pop for us. Here before half, decently well blocked high. Can't quite get a ton there. Take us pretty much to the 2-minute warning. Takes us to the 2-minute warning. Okay. What we got? I'm with pressure. That one. Had a guy kind of open there, but could not get the throw where we necessarily wanted to. It's okay. Quick, oh, they're all over it. Oh, good play out there by them. I thought he took a half step back, tried to go get the pass out there. We go 3 and out. Run basically no time off the clock, 35 seconds or so. Come on. Again, they get the ball to start the second half. Like, got 3 timeouts to play with, but need some stops. Quick pass. 8 and 9. They can use their time. I'm going to cover 2 drop this time. Pressure almost getting there, tackle them in bounds. Let them use their timeouts, at least run up seconds off the clock. Duke taking up some time, but they're at least driving down the field. And not really like this formation that we've ended up in here. Great throw. I mean, outstanding throw. We're going to take a timeout here. I don't like that formation we end up kind of being stuck in. Great throw. We need a turnover. Ooh, big hit from Matt Rose on Shepard. Duke takes a timeout. Second and 2. That handoff here again. Make the tackle, guys. We're going to use another timeout. Get them off the field here. They've been jump ball merchants a lot in this passing game. 3rd and 4. They're going to send the running back out. It's going to be like a throw underneath. We'll get the stop. We'll give ourselves. Oh, they're going to go for it here. This is a huge play. Huge play here if we can get a stop. Run play, and he's going to sneak through there and get a first down. God dang. I'm kind of changing up the way. Like, I'm trying to shift the defensive line and everything over there. It's another big shot. He takes their last time out. I like this as a spot to send more pressure right here. They throw it. Got a guy wide open. He doesn't throw it, and it's going to be a strip sack fumble. Stanford able to pick it up. This feels honestly like a spot to where you kind of survived this. If like Shaw pops open on this flag route or something, I'll throw it, but if not, just get this out to Ford. Yeah, I am perfectly fine taking this one to the locker room. Just a handoff here. Let's get out of Dodge. It'll be a 10-10 game going into halftime. We get a huge break there with the fumble keep this game tied heading into the locker room. I think the defense has played well other than giving up a couple of big plays. Our offense has been really inconsistent, so we're yet again running the football well, and we found some of those deep shots. We found some deep balls down the field and that kind of stuff that's really helping us out. Also have had some times we're not particularly blocking extremely well. At the same time, that's really kind of hurting us. It's a 10-10 game, though. Both teams eating up a lot of the clock. These drives are at least largely being sustained on both sides, just not a lot of points on the board from them. Nice open field tackle there from High. Back out here defensively. Would love a stop here to kind of get us going. Quick RPO. I mean, really nice job there. Solid tackle by Green. It's a gain of 9.5. Oh, he set up the screen just in time. He got sacked. That's first down. The big thing on that strip sack fumble is they had a guy wide open across the middle of the field. Great play there by 91. Mason Weaver, the freshman. That's a good play there. But yeah, Eager had a guy wide open across the middle of the field. Shepard, that was blocked really well. Come on. Come on. Get off the field right here. RPO, just a great play. Nicholson gets beat on the inside by Nicholas. Okay, it's okay. All right. Damn, man, they have been super screen heavy this drive. It's making play after play right now. Third and inches. Nice way to blow that one up. 4th and 2. This is kind of no man's land, but they're going to punt it. Ernest Cooper gets off his block. Goes and makes a play. Punt is off. Looks like a good one. Out at the 19. Not as good as what I thought. Okay. That'll work. Come on. Had a chance to take our second lead of this game. Not much there. Probably should try to take that one to the outside. How do you kind of use more of these little rollout plays? Get this all to the tight end. Okay. Yep. 3rd and 2. Come on, take the snap. Nice throw in there to Nico. Oh, trying to take that back to the outside. 6 just barely grabs onto him. Before we could really get loose. Okay. Big carry here for Ford up the middle. One of his better carries in a little bit. 82 yards rushing. Both of these running backs having really good days. Cross midfield. And blocked off decently, a gain of 1. The slot drive play again. Gonna be a sack, yep. Did not want to go underneath. I kind of wanted to take the... wanted to try to get that to the tight end. Would have been a no man's land here. 4th and 8. Let's punt it. A lot of this clock running off here in the 3rd, and that was such a good drive. It was a good start to it. Hit a good punt. How did he not touch that? Like, I don't understand. Need the defense to keep playing. Nice open field tackle. So the gain of 6 there. Shepard gets a first down run. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, the single receiver in motion. All over that one. Great play. Olivan comes in. First tackle for loss on the day. Loss of 4. Duke really spreading it out here again. Handoff. Just a big area there for Shepard to get uphill. It's a gain of 7. That's a 3rd and 7. And we're going to play covers this time. Not always the smartest thing for us. Trying to create a little havoc, and we're going to get a sack. Raid Marceau Olayinka, BMO. I'm in there with a half sack. I think Cooper may have been the other guy in there on that. 10-10 game. Defense is standing tall. Come on, get off the guy. Golly. Could have been a really big return. Run to Ford, blocked well, slides through there. 2nd level, another first down. Tried to run this play one time. It like happened so fast. I ended up basically handing it off and then jumping in the air. That time we do get it off for a gain of 2. Oh, come on. Shaw's had a nice game. Another offensive lineman hurt. We got one out with a right guard is out. With a broken collarbone for roughly a month. Ford gets the first down. All was the first down. Is there room to the outside there? Yeah. Well on his way, very likely to a 3rd straight 100-yard performance to get us started on the season. At the end of the first or into the 3rd quarter, 10-10 game. Can we find a way to get into the end zone here? I think that's the big thing. These have been kind of as expected, 2 really evenly matched teams. I'm gonna try to run this little bootleg here again. The ratings and everything tell you this should be a evenly matched one, and so far it has been. Both these defenses playing really strong. I'm gonna try to get a big throw off, and he does, and it's Shaw again. 4 catches, 121 yards. Was really late making that decision. So as we're running this play, what I kind of see here, I like to try to get this off to Caden High, or else dump it off to the tight end. So they're on the tight end all the way right here. So that's not really the throw. So Caden High kind of comes out of this a little bit slower than I would like, and it's like there's maybe a pocket here, but then you see this guy. So then I'm basically like, okay, I got a little bit of time. Then all of a sudden Shaw breaks open here. Try to make a nice little throw on the run, and we take a big strike. I was getting ready to throw that one away, honestly. Trying to avoid these turnovers like the plague right now. It's a halfback dive here. Ain't a 3 somehow, though. Takes his shot. Handoff. Oh, they do a nice job there on the outside. I really do not want to go back on defense. Only up 3 here. Honestly, get Blackburn up the seam. Blackburn brings it in. Nobody kind of standing over him. I don't know, maybe we can kind of squeeze something in there. Exactly what we do. Had major troubles down here in the red zone not getting sacked. That's a throw over, and Nico Brown brings it in, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the season. And the Cardinal take our 2nd lead here of the game. First one since our opening drive. The big plays to Shaw have been a large difference for us offensively in this game. That and kind of the consistent ability to run the football again. And this defense hold. Really nice open field tackle there from Galvin. A loss of 2. Trying to get pressure. Eager's able to get outside and just throw this one away. It'll be a 3rd and 12. Do you want to sit back here, or do I want to send a little noise? I want to sit back. We can do a little damage here with the Beatty. He's going to get doubled. Underneath, we're all over it. Duke's going to have to punt. They go 3 and out. Brown back to try to return this one again. He's done a nice job as a punt returner, trying to find a lane. Good one there. See if we can get this run game to kind of silence this crowd. They're basically in a goal line formation. Still going to hand it off, and that's why you do it. 20. Your superstar player breaks a tackle. Gain of 7. Nico basically a gain of 2. We'll try to throw out of this. See if we can catch him off guard. On a block forward, though. Oh, that's a no. That looks like a pass interference. Smart thing to do with the way our defense is playing, I think, is to punt this. That's what we're going to do. Defense is playing well. Really wanted to go for it here. We get a good punt here. Not the best. Do a nice job on coverage, though. Got to go 76 yards. Really wanted to go for it there. Let's hope that does not come back to bite us. All over that, knocked away. got there again. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. Little man-to-man, but he panicked there. Third and 10. Let's get off the field here. Come on. Want to play coverage. It's going to be a flag. Free play. It's a throw. Thank goodness. Yes, I was offsides. I know. We know. Come. It's lined up. Okay, 3rd and 5. We'll get off the field here. God dang, I do it again. We'll throw the flag this time, but I'm really struggling not jumping. It's got a new lease on life with that. It's just so unfortunate. Big run play, nobody there. First down run for Shepard. Be aggressive here defensively. RPO, and he strikes. Duke is very likely to tie this up. Man coverage. Sending the blitz has been, like, us playing aggressive has really been great for us. This time they strike. Jay Green cannot hang there with Moore. All right. Should have went for it. That 4th down. Shouldn't have jumped off sides on the 3rd down. They are like geared up to stop this run game, man. The seam again there to Blackburn. You're going to let it sit. I'm going to let it ride. All I'm trying to do is get in the field goal range. Eat up some clock here. That was absolutely unfortunate. Oh, that one hurts. Really bad play. They're going to just let Blackburn sit in that seam here again. That ball should have been intercepted. We're in massive trouble here now. I mean, massive trouble. Basically reading 2 spots here. You're going to try to either go over that seam unless the left safety rolls. You're going to try to get this off the high. Get it out there to him, and Caden High strikes. What a throw from Warren. Whereas we had the jumping offsides on the last possession, they just had the drop interception. That's a big-time play there from Warren. Great throw. Just reading the high safety there. I either want to go up the seam, but as he stays to the inside, it kind of gives you that one-on-one shot. Get himself not really the best throw in the world, but does just enough. I honestly thought it was a better throw than what it ended up being. In a good spot here controlling this game now. Run for Ford. Gain of 6. I got to get somebody else a couple of carries here. See what Urban can do. Actually going to do a little jet pass here. Actually looks like it might set up decently well. Block that guy on the outside. There we go. Spin move back to the inside. We're inside the 25. Now can we start letting some of this time roll? Paul's got some explosiveness. Ooh, a lot there. Okay. Come on. Just don't panic. I'm going to let this clock roll. Simple stick concept. Let the clock roll. Hopefully complete the pass if nothing else. Get this to the 2-minute warning. Blackburn right in the middle of the field. It's going to be a 3rd and 8. Take us to the 2-minute warning. Let it go. Kind of like that. Let's see what this looks like, though. Hurt, stick, and nod. Leave Shaw maybe on that. Warren's going to take it. Oh, that's not a pass interference. Didn't Emmett Kimmy out. Should be good. All right, 20-17 lead. Like we've done enough. I do think that was a pass interference there, by the way. Big 3rd and long throw to Caden High, though. 3rd and 18. Wide receiver pistol set. Underneath. Make the tackle, guys. Golly. Should have been like a gain of 4. He explodes up the field, though. Rose is like all over him there. Make a play. Less than a minute and a half. Tick, 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 tick. Roll out. Tackle him all. Can't tackle him in bounds. He gets out of bounds. Just a gain of 2, though. Oh, that one's going to be picked off. Scotty Edwards picks it off. It's run down, and Stanford. And in theory, I guess Duke is going to use their timeouts here, of course. You just pop one for a first down. That's a, gain of 5. Duke uses a timeout. It's like no way I do anything other than hand it off here. No way. Gain of like 3. Do the jet pass. Jet pass for the win here. 3rd and 2. Send High in motion. Essentially a handoff, and Caden High is going to win the game here for Stanford. Duke's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a knee. We're going to get out of here with our first win of the Dynasty. 20-17. This win comes on the road over the Blue Devils. What a nice, fun win that was. .323 yards, 1 touchdown, 75% completion percentage for Davis Warren. Made a couple of great throws. I got away with one. That one should have been intercepted on what ended up being the throw to Caden High. The next one, when I tried to go up the seam to the tight end, did a nice job with kind of an underneath linebacker getting up there, but they don't pick it off. Davis Warren really responds well. I feel like in this game, big day from Shaw on the outside. I feel like he did a really nice job. I feel like we kind of really tight game. I mean, 425 to 369 yards for Duke. It felt like we were kind of largely in control of this. Both teams pretty even on yards per play. They just hit like some bombs, like jump ball situations. We're probably throwing it more than I'm meaning to. We actually were able to attack down the field a little bit here today as well, which is nice. But some of that's like kind of just the touch pass stuff. But threw it over 8 yards an attempt there, 3.5 yards per carry with a couple of sacks in there. We were really good on 3rd down, which was a positive. while also holding them below 50%. And we won the turnover battle 2-0. That ends up being a large deal here. Get the interception there at the end, and we got the fumble on what should have at least been a field goal there at the end of the first half. All that ends up playing such a huge part in us getting this win. So Warren is 30 for 40, 323, just one touchdown along a 42. I think he hit Shaw for like another 40-yarder as well. Ford took 25 carries here for 121 yards and a touchdown. Got 3 straight of those. Irvin just gets 1 carry. Not really a lot going on there. Blackburn 7 for 69. High 7 for 64. Nico goes 5 for 44 and a score. 4 for 16. But as Carter Shaw, 4 for a $121 from the sophomore, has a huge game, averages 30 yards a catch. And everyone, like he had one like 8-yarder and the other 3 were all explosives. It's a really nice job from him doing what we can do. Yeah, solid all-around performance. I thought we blocked really well. Did give up a couple of sacks, but I think all in all was a really good performance. Jay Green, I felt like I had a pretty good game. Missed some opportunities for sure. Got beat on the Duke's last touchdown. Galvin's been really impressive. I think he's been good. Rose, 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. It's a really solid performance. We lived in their backfield for portions of this game. Only got a couple of sacks. Got one from Scotty Edwards, who ended up having a great game. I mean, a sack and an interception. Cooper and BMO get there as well. Do a really nice job there. It's good to finally get a win, man. Feels good to see that. You get 22 for 28, 239, 2 touchdowns with that interception. And he had the fumble. Nate Shepard was great, phenomenal. Really killed us early in this game. And then we slowed him down for portions of it, where it kind of exploded late. Jaden Moore had the 45-yarder, had Nicholas with the 44-yarder. So 2 deep shots. Other than that, I think we largely kind of contained them, though, in this game. I'm happy to get a win. And I do think we're going to go doubleheader. I might take like a 30-second break in between this, just for a second. I mean, y'all will never know. I'm going to keep recording. But let's do, certainly feel like we have to do Shaw on our side. We'll do Nate Shepard for them, more than likely anyway. It's kind of what I would expect us to do. Yeah, Carter Shaw, man. Big game for him. This is just the shot, just the one-on-one coverage. I mean, Shaw was just a huge performance there. Really happy with what we got out of him today. It kind of feels like, kind of a star-making performance. Kind of a weird, maybe way to say it, but that's what it felt like. Nate Shepard. I think we are going to play the doubleheader here, though. Yeah, big strike for Shepard up the gut. Their best player. He certainly played like it today. Yeah, nice to finally get a win. to 17. Another little level up for Coach. Advance, go over scores, and then get ready for the next game. So we got a couple of people visiting this week here in Stoneburner and Qualls. Got our championship contender back up, which is always good. Okay. Now my job feels very safe. I just needed to win a game. So we got Georgia Tech next. Where's this recording at? Just out of curiosity. So right at an hour. Okay, so no major surprise there. Look at our scores. Always like to look at the top 25s. At Miami, easily over Wake Forest. Texas Tech throttles Houston. SMU over Louisville. Oklahoma easily. USC easily. Georgia, no shootout against Arkansas, but they get a win on the road. Michigan over UTEP. Tennessee easily over Kennesaw State. Mizzou with an easy win. Iowa scores 52. Okay. Penn State over Buffalo. A&M over Kentucky. Kentucky's looked good here in the early portion, but A&M kind of throttles in there. Texas rebounds, gets them a nice win. Indiana easily over Western Kentucky. Ohio State, kind of an ugly win there over Kent State, but a win nonetheless. TCU with the win. South Carolina with a nice win. Notre Dame big over Michigan State. Ole Miss over LSU. Florida scoring 56 on Auburn, a 56-21 win. BYU, Utah over Utah State, and then Oregon. Not really looking like a great team so far. They're beating opponents. They're giving up a ton of points, though. Ellis Robinson from Georgia, then Kelby Volson from FAU are your national players of the week, and then Sammy Brown and Peyton Lewis here in the ACC. See who our guys are here in the Heisman. Ava, Sayin, Dampier, and Aaron Nolan. We'll look at our stats kind of after the next one. Let's do weekly practice. We'll just confirm, let this roll. Kind of want to make sure there's no, yep. Okay. Look and see what recruiting is looking like here. Qualls, we're still hanging on to this lead. You're kind of hoping you get a commitment like that we beat Georgia Tech and then we get a win here. That's kind of what we're hoping. Aussie, we're definitely starting to fall a little bit more behind here. Like I said, works trying to get him in on a visit. I just don't have many hours available. Or do you just give up on that battle? Looking good there. Looking good on Sledge. Just take this away. I'm not even going to go after him. Get some of those dollars back. Okay, so we're making a bit of a run here on Burbank. We'll leave that right now. Okay. I mean, at this point in time, I'm not even recruiting him. We're way behind in that battle. Marsh, yeah, we can leave that. Just go ahead and take him off there. Streeter, nobody really loves. Take him off. Do like 5 more hours here, maybe. David Nwosu. Gap specialist, not really overly strong. That kind of worries me, but really solid acceleration. Looks like he might be a decent athlete. So maybe plug 10. Let's do 15 there. Still looking good here for Bone. Nope, I need to put a little bit more into that, I think. Take like, so what am I putting on over Bone? Basically, if I'm not going to be able to put Briggs, let's go ahead and let's just take 10 off for Briggs right now, as we're kind of the only people on him. Boise State's trying to make a play here for. Oops, sorry. Can I go? Yeah. So 35 total here for Bone, I think, is the play. What I'm really hoping here is we can get this commitment from Qualls and from Stoneburner if we can get a win. Like, I feel pretty solid about that if we can get that to work, because then that'll really free up some hours for us here. I think we're just going to keep holding on here to Aussie. I don't think we're going to win this. Like this, I mean, if we're losing hours here, right? Unless I got him on a visit, which I can't even get him on a visit before. I mean, I think he's going to commit when he goes there. Let's take the 50 here away. Absolutely a guy I would love to have, but just see if there's like any unheralded 4 stars not getting any looks that they probably should be. Kai Booker. 4-star center, not getting much love right now. Free safety. Not even going to scout him. I think we'll be okay here. Give me 1 point there. We'll give him an offer here. This center. Just 1 click on that. 10 and a 5. Just see if we can maybe get some love some of these 4-star guys. Box specialists. All right, give me like 45 seconds and then we'll jump into this Georgia Tech preview and get that game going away. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer episode, but I'll be right back. All right, sorry, we are back. So yeah, we're going to get ready here to take on the Yellow Jackets, who are at 2-1. Take a look at kind of how they've gotten here so far. Yellow Jackets enter at 2-1. They lost to Colorado, beat Tennessee. It looks like a really fun game. They beat an FCS team. Let's see what their roster looks like. Come on. So another team that's, very close to basically like right in line with what we are, right? Really good left tackle. Quarterback Alberto Mendoza, of course, is Fernando Mendoza's brother. 76 overall, decent athlete. Not a crazy arm. Accuracies are solid. Malachi Hosley's a good running back as a senior there. They got Chad Alexander, Traylon Maddox. They don't have Justice Haynes here on the game. Jordan Allen. Manuel Addison is hurt. Trent May behind him. So a bit of a lackluster wide receiver room. Gavin Harris is also banged up. So, yeah, they're not great right now. They're specialty players. I can't think of skill positions. Good left tackle, though. Really rock solid offensive line. They're really good at the tackle spots with at least a good backup. Defensive line, just decent. Nothing that really overly stands out. Good middle linebacker there in Kyle Effort and EJ Lightsey. So, yeah, really good at the linebacker spot. Cornerback, you got elite speed here in Jalen Mbakwe. I think Mbakwe was an Alabama player at one point in time, if I'm not mistaken. Toby. So they got a good cornerback room. Safeties are okay. Got some speed at safety. So kind of the deep shots and stuff that we maybe took in the last game. Maybe not as comfortable this time going against this. But, again, so we got Cortez Qualls as a 4-star quarterback coming in. Really am hoping that we can make this happen and go ahead and get him locked up. If not, I think I'm probably going to adjust his scholarship. Maybe. Really like Dylan Willis as well, but you need to start kind of stacking these 4-star guys, right? And then, bringing Stoneburner in here as well. Another guy that we're spending good money, 6'1", $179. His route running's at least in decent spots right now, but the 94 speed, 80 catching. Really want to try to bring these guys on. So the focus is, without question, making sure we're getting another win here over the Yellow Jackets. Pretty evenly matched teams. I'm expecting both teams to run the ball a pretty good bit. How much do they use Mendoza in the quarterback run game? I think could certainly get interesting. We want to let them rock the all yellows. I think we can. I think I'm okay with that. We'll rock kind of the red pants here, or the Cardinal pants. Stanford Cardinal taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. We're 0-2 in the Dynasty at home. Would love to make that 1-2 and get to 2-0 in this episode. Getting a nice, tough win at home there, on the road with Duke is huge for my own confidence. Okay, we can get wins. We can make it happen. I think we're off to a really good start, I think, with the slider set. The game is certainly providing a good challenge for us right now. The teams that are evenly booked and matched with us have felt pretty good, with Hawaii being relatively close to us in a game where I turned the ball over a bunch of times. Otherwise, we avoided turnovers against Duke, and we come out and get the win. When we do that here against Tech, we are actually going to kick off for the first time here. The Yellow Jackets rocking an all-gold uni set. I was going to be taken for a touchback so we get things started with the Yellow Jackets. And Mendoza coming out at the 25. Malachi Hosley coming off of a 131 touchdown game. See what we can do here. Love to get off to a really fast start defensively. Get off to a good start offensively. 2 tight end pistol set. Probably need to. So eventually I am going to work on this playbook some. Try to create some different looks for us. Take a big shot there, but a great throw and catch to the tight end. Okay. I want to add some of the different pistol looks and stuff like that. I think would be fun as well. Run up the middle. I do think the Iowa playbook is providing a bit of a challenge as well, because there's not a whole lot of the 4 wide receiver inside zone kind of plays that really work well against the computer as much. Because, man, they are off to a quick, fast start here, but a nice play. Nicholson comes up, gets the tackle. He's been okay so far this year. Kind of waiting for the first big standout play for them when the Yellow Jackets go empty. Yeah, Iowa certainly does not feel like a glitchy playbook by any stretch of the imagination. Rose makes a great play here. Runs down Hosley. I guess that'd be how you say that, would be Hosley. We're going to cover 4 palms look. Kind of get you a little susceptible up the seams. 3rd and 11. Can we get off the field here? Trying to create a little havoc, and pressure finally lands as Braden Marceau Oleyinka. I mean, kind of honestly feeling now, is that 2.5 sacks? Kind of feels like a guy that could be an all-conference player. Him and Cooper, Rose, Scotty Edwards are kind of the guys that are standing out here early on from that aspect. Defensively, offensively, it's basically been the Michael Ford show. with other guys kind of having some moments there in between. Speaking of Michael Ford, good to see him in this offense out here early. We'll go touch pass to get things started. Davis Warren coming off his best game in the Cardinal uniform there in the first game of this episode. And Caden High with a nice spin moves and get a first down to get us started. Been a very heavy touch guy at wide receiver for us, getting a lot of looks, a lot of this run game extension stuff. Ford gets his first carry, just a nice tackle there. It's okay. Spalding came up, he just made a really nice play. That's okay. Flip this out to Holt. Gets up the field, a gain of 8. Does not seem like they're going to send pressure. Is that quarterback going to like jump on high here? That's kind of what we're looking at. They were going to work back from that. Okay, he does work there quickly. Not a good throw. All right, both teams are going to punt. It's okay. I may have missed a throw there too. Didn't like the first read. I thought about trying to get Warren out wide there, but just didn't end up really making sense. They kind of got off the blocks there. Play action rollout. We're kind of covering it well, and Rose knocks it away. Man, he is going to be somebody we're probably going to have to spend some NIL money to replace. He's been really good for us in the middle. Maybe not making a ton of like the super standout plays, but making so many just solid plays. And Tafiti knocks that one down very quickly now. In a 3rd and 10 situation, they bring a tight end into the backfield with Mendoza and Hosley. A really bad jump there off the line, but pressure starting to come, but a wide open throw. Jay Green run him down. He is not. They're going to strike on a 3rd and 10 where I am guessing pass. Who is this guy? May? How fast is he? I mean, granted, we're not very fast as a team. Don't get me wrong. But goodness gracious. 88 speed. Golly, okay. That one hurts. Had him on 3rd and 10. You guess pass. He gets outside the zone, just gets upfield. I don't even think the guy that I tried to like make the hit stick tackle with, I don't know that he even could have got him on that. Just okay. I hate it when I actually play coverage and then that happens. I cannot get anything on these kick returns. They just let all these go into the end zone pretty much. All right, let's see what we got here. This out, Caden High. Good Lord, good tackle from the safety there. I think they're going to back these guys off. I think this is going to end up working as a run play. First down. Play action. Kind of fool them. Get the big throw up to Nico. Love a little play action rollout game. Feels really good when we can get those to hit. Wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Lock it up well, and Ford splits. The line there, a gain of 9. Go right back to it. Run it again. Same formation, just flip, but a different play. I did not even try to go that way. Tried to go to the other side. That's okay. 3rd and 3. I think the defense is going to be okay. It was more kind of a fluky play that just happened there. They're coming on the blitz off that right side. They do not. We get the throw off to Blackburn, though. They didn't see the linebacker there. The other guy kind of backed off of him. Being a nice pass. blew that one up. Didn't get the block there at all. Also 4. Second and 14. We take it. Let's just roll this out. Golly, missed the throw, Warren. Come on. Okay. Up the seam, it's Blackburn again. The tight end takes it inside the 10. Got a little too wide there. With the safety spot, open that throw up. Ford runs through defenders. Gets into the end zone. Another touchdown for number 20. So we make this a 7-7 game here at home. Let's go. 10-play drive. Gotta win some more football games and fill up these stands. To the 18. A little overload here from the right side of the Georgia Tech offensive line. With the tight end out. Looks like they might run something here to the left side. Do not, so they block it up well. Nice throw over the middle, but he drops it. Okay. I don't know what that little icon was. I don't know if that's like a low composure drop or something. RPO, we're all over it though. 3rd and 10 again. Get off the field. That is a gargantuan left tackle man. Mendoza just stands and throws, going to get knocked away. So far, Tech's offense is doing nothing except hitting kind of a one pass, a guy like a broken coverage gets open, just outruns us. But their play for play has not been good so far. It's just a matter of can we make some plays? Continue to push. Or not much there. Doing a nice job in the run game so far. Not worrying me. Try to get a throw out. Completed. Caden High. Look at this passing offense. 8 for 10, already 100 yards through the air here in the first quarter. Run game. They're doing a nice job at the linebacker spot so far in this game. Their best spot on defense, so it kind of makes sense. It's knocked away. 3rd and 9. Ooh, a big throw again. Caden High. Man. That's a heck of a throw, dude. That's a big-time throw. Kind of hope he kind of sticks there with Shaw just a little bit. Then he dips right as I'm throwing it. So a real quick reaction. Warren just makes a really good throw. Got lucky. Like, if that's any worse of a throw, that one's probably picked off. You know, best case scenario, it's just knocked away pretty much. We'll send Brown underneath, see if we can kind of create that one-on-one shot on the outside. Warren gets hit right as he tries to deliver that. Maybe kind of had the throw there to the outside, but they want to try to play that a little more casually and go underneath. They're doing a nice job stopping the run. So this is going to take to make some plays here. 3rd and 7. Not pressing on the outside. Don't send pressure. Big throw again. It's Blackburn again with a catch. Tight ends going to be a focal point of this offense. Stanford in control, at least on this drive. It's tied 7-7 through 1. Cardinal are in scoring position, though. Both these quarterbacks playing pretty well so far. Mendoza had the one big strike play. Warren's been much more consistent on a play-for-play basis here for sure. I don't like the way this is set up. Let's just run it here. Got this on the wrong side. Effort and Lightsey are giving me some problems here for sure. They do the same thing. Can we create that void on the outside? Might throw to Shaw or even Holt up the seam. Holt up the seam, takes a big shot, disconnects it. 3rd and 9. The throw into Shaw gets knocked away. Okay. Couple of nice defensive plays there in a row. Try to throw those into really tough spots. Should be enough. 10-7, we take the lead. I like what we're doing defensively. Would have loved for that drive not to stall out there. Indiana gets upset at the bottom by Northwestern, 21-10. Wow. Major upset. Good. Ooh, I thought that was a better throw. He never even reaches up for it. Took a shot there from Sumlin anyway. Play action. Ah, that's on me. I make the mistake there with Edwards. Probably shouldn't have clicked on Mosley though. Takes advantage of it, beats me to the spot. Come on. Play action here again. Just dumps it off underneath, all over it. Galvin there with the tackle. Rolling out. Good play, gets knocked away. Green makes a nice play there defensively. Mendoza, that's him making a good play there. Rolling out, you see that Rose is kind of all over you there. Try to make something happen. Mendoza scrambling around, goes deep. The guy's in good position, just a good play. Again, scrambling around, giving himself time, getting back up in the pocket. Just making a play. We're in decent positioning, but by the time the ball actually got there, you're in bad positioning. Could not really get turned around there at all. Trying to send pressure. He's got plenty of room to scramble. Edwards did not QB spy there at all. Really just playing his man, who was there blocking, running back. And just did not run with Mendoza, who shows off the wheels. It'll be a handoff. Good carry, dude. Second and inches. And the tight end in motion. That's another guy in motion. A handoff. Nice play there on the outside. Zach Rowell. 3rd and 5. Going to press, send pressure. It'll be just a quarterback run play. You want to get knocked down. Force a field goal attempt here for the Yellow Jackets. It'd be nice to get a block. Do not 10-10 game. Again, just kind of hitting those deep shots, man. Created a big play with Shaw on this before. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, Out to the tight end. Doesn't get much. Gain of 5, though. We'll take that. Getting high, gets to the outside. First down for the Cardinal. Right at effort, good blocking there. Gain of 5. Having just 2.6 yards a carry right now. Underneath, Blackburn does bring it in. Gain of 3. Send some pressure there. Okay, it's a good play. We get the ball to start the second half. We're playing okay defensively if we don't give up, kind of the deep ball stuff. Let's just punt it here. Not doing a good job with these punts. We go empty. Okay. That's a bad throw. Come on, Rose. That's what we're waiting on, is that play right there to be something he makes. Really good, really solid. Need those difference-making plays, though. Good throw over the middle. Disc could not. I thought he may have dislodged that. Big hit from Rose. Playing well. Quick screen out. Nice job coming up and getting the tackle. And the receiver in motion. It's May who scored the big long touchdown. Play action. Gets it out quickly. 3rd and inches. But I'm going to get more aggressive here in these spots. Kind of scramble. It's going to be a sack by BMO. Brings Mendoza down. Sayoleinka. Become an all-conference, not an all-American player this year. Let that one go. What a punt, though. Our game has not been great so far. They're kind of rolling this 3-3-5 defense out here at us. Little run game extension there, gain of 6. They just cannot. They are just shedding blocks at the linebacker position. Mid wide receiver screen here. Underneath, Shaw's got some room, but effort. Makes the tackle. That's okay. 2-minute warning. Guess we got the chains moving again. Yep, Warren gets hit that time right as he tries to deliver it. There's Shaw. Of course, had the big game last week. Working underneath there. I got to figure out how I want to Gotta get these buttons. They've changed all this stuff up. Just gonna scramble here with Warren. Take a timeout. Whoa, what a throw. I thought we got a catch there too. That's a great throw. I think Warren gets hit. Certainly felt like it on my controller. I didn't see it. Yeah, comes in, gets hit. Golly, it's a tough one though. It's been a nice one to have. That's the throw we got to make. Got to make that throw. Yep, take a sack. We'll try to get that out, but kind of shedded the block and got the pressure there. 10-10. I mean, the offense is not playing well consistently. We're not running the ball at all, and that's really hurting us. I don't think my passing games are caught up to par at this point for us to have a game where we can't run it. Come on. Get the ball to start the second half. All over that. I'm down to go to the locker room. It is not going to bother me at all. Big hit. Yep, we're going to go to the locker room. 10-10. They're actually going to get another snap off. I don't think so. I don't know if it necessarily matters. They're not. It's going to be 10-10 heading into halftime. It certainly feels like we're outplaying Georgia Tech, right? They hit the May touchdown. It was an 80-yarder. They hit the one, like, just deep, one-on-one shot. But, like, on a play-for-play basis, I feel like we're outplaying them. I think we're playing a little bit better than them defensively. They're kind of hitting us at really good times with, like, just the right amount of pressure or breaking through the line at the right time. You see the big upset there. Number 5, Indiana, falls to Northwestern. Their first loss in almost 2 years. We get the ball to start the second half. Would love a drive here for a touchdown. Just let it go. Can we run it, though? I don't know if I can win this game if I'm going to have to throw it as much as I did in the first half. Or better run there. Ain't a 6. It's like we're so close, I feel like, on some of these plays. It's just not quite hitting. Out to 4. Not the best throw, but we'll take it for a first down. This could be a boot play that I end up really liking. You got the crosser there with Shaw high on that route. Good. Oh, come on. Why are we doing that? Why are we one-handed that? Why are we missing that throw? That one should be a good screen here. Spin move back to the inside, get a first down. I do really like that though. Where does that end? Single back bunch, X nasty. Something I want to have in my back pocket. That could become like a staple play here. Aiden high on the touch pass. It's a gain of 9. Their offensive lineman a little banged up. Not what we love to see. Golly, just beat his man. I don't even know if he ever even got touched on that play. How did we miss that? Okay. So just bad blocking assignments there. Okay. Is what it is, I guess. middle. I don't know what else you really do other than complain about it. Nice throw there. Just a nice, easy dump off. Let's get the first down. Caden High. So it's a gain of 2 there. All over that. Oh, Blackburn ends up making the catch there somehow. Defended that well. Third and 3. Oh, golly. Somehow works. Caden High is still going. That was a horrible read. At least read it in time to, like, kind of throw it away from that defender over there. Got really lucky there. I mean, that I deserve for that one to be picked off. Got to roll out. Actually came up and got him. Ended up having Caden High open on the other side behind there. Okay. I think this cross screen can work to the short side. 3rd and 10. I'm gonna try it. It's all over. It's just nowhere to go with that. A cross screen can be like really disgusting, I guess is like a way to put it. You can see just so many bodies in there. Over the middle. Brown's going to take that as a first down. There we go. Big play there. Or 3rd down, excuse me. 3rd and 10. Make it a 1st and goal, though. Appalachian State throttles NC State. Handoff to Ford. Can't go anywhere. Nothing about this like just feels good running the football right now. There we go. Ford gets into the end zone again. Stanford takes the lead. 15 carries, just 36 yards for him. That's 3 straight 100-yard performances to start this year. Unless he pops one here, he's going to struggle to get there. Need this defense to keep defending. And off there to May, had the big touchdown. It's bottled up. Can't get off the block there. Still not much there. 3rd and 12. Let's show this DB blitz. Let's see. He's going to come from the short side there. Okay. They might hit us with a seam right here. Take one of the seam options away with that. It's going to be another jet pass. We're all over it. Good play to Feedy. It's the tackle. Tech's in trouble. We can somehow turn this defensive stop into more points. Let's see. I want to try this again. Okay, so this same formation has got both of these kind of like cool little bootleg things. Let's try this again. Not paying any attention, sorry. I was trying to answer our work text, and I got us with a false start. Okay. Rolled it anyway. Yeah, this is like this needs to be my, like, clutch formation here. It's got several run types, a lot of good stuff. Shaw, big catch. Hit off the 4, blocked well. Ford into the second level, inside the 25. Throw that one away. That'll be intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding.
Second and 20. Clock is stopped. Trying to float that out there. Didn't really get that throw where I wanted to. I wanted that to go super wide. But it does not. I wanted to like really get that one away from the safety. Wow, that one could have been a pick six going the other way. Tried to slide that in there. Field goal attempt is up. It is good. Now up 2 scores. The defense playing well. Roughly 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. That is not good. Oh, just when we have all the momentum. Kick return touchdown there for Georgia Tech. That's deflating. Akeem Smith is really well blocked there on the left side. 20-17. I mean, you're in control of this game, and then that strikes. Okay. 102 yards. Let's get back to work. Formation. Not a lot. Oh, they're all over that. Okay. Third and 9. We are. Suddenly, this feels like we're in trouble. Another sack. Zachary Toby. Oh, 20-17. You need the defense to keep playing. Read option. The big hit. Feels like quarterbacks fumble those easily on these plays. Takes a big shot. Quick RPO. All over it. Okay. Not been super aggressive with the blitzes and stuff. Gets hit. Somebody needs to come up and intercept that. 37. Come on. Pressure's going to come through. He breaks a couple of sacks, ends up having to throw this one away. Defense makes another stand. Okay. Out of the 24. I mean, really need this run game to do something with some consistency. This out with Shaw on the RPO. That's really nervous throwing that out there, lad. You're really hoping that block is going to hold out. I mean, I'm just trying not to hold the sprint button. Hope that something eventually pops. Okay. Power G going here. Last play here of the third quarter. Ford takes it up to get the first down. That'll be how we start. The fourth quarter, we're up 3. Defense is playing their tails off. Outplaying them in every facet except for yards per play, man. They had the kick return touchdown. I mean, they just doing just enough, man. Defended that well. This little mid-screen. Has it been working out okay for us? They're all over it this. Well, they were all over it high, though. Take that. Game over the century mark for him. And a 1. It has been tough to run the football in this game. Give them credit on that. Scramble forward, gain of 4. It's out to 4. There's nobody there. First down. Less than 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Just a handoff to him. It's a gain of 4 there. Play action. Try to roll out with it. Get the throw off, and it's going to be a touchdown to Shaw. Let's go. Big time answer, Davis Ward. 46 times this game. He's throwing it a ton. Way more than I'm like planning to. 27-17. Back up 2 scores. Last time we did this, they took a kickoff for a touchdown. Will not do it this time. Their offense has not been good today. Good tackle from Sumlin coming down. Only his 4th carry of the day. That's crazy. He gets sacked. They're going to call that a fumble. Georgia Tech somehow recovers it. Got lucky there. We had enough room to miss it. There's that one wide. 4th and 4. Do they go for it here? They're going to punt it. Trent May scored an 80-yard touchdown. His other 3 catches have gone for -4 yards. Huge punt. A lot of room to return this one. Three tight ends. Got to put this game on ice. Or can't do nothing there. Ain't it 2? Jesus. Third and 8. Important thing here is just not throw an interception. We take a sack or something, let's just take the sack. They stick high. Okay. Keep the clock rolling. Let it roll, let it roll. Good punt. Should be all over that. Should be a fair catch. It is. We'll keep the defense playing like this. Read option. Nice shot there taken from Mendoza again. Really explosive run from him, though. Gain of 4 up the middle. All over it. Also 7 there, sets up a 3rd and 13. Brown did not have a tackle, solo tackle or tackle for loss the last game. He's got 2 of each today. They get hit again. It's going to be a 4th and 13. They got to go for it here, right? Yeah, they're going to. Stanford with a chance to essentially put this game on ice. You'd be in scoring position. Time definitely rolling out. Good throw over. What a grab by the tight end. Wow. That's stone cold. That's a huge play there. 4th and 13. Mendoza just stands in the pocket. Got people all around him. Delivers a good throw. Tight end just goes up and grabs it. That's just a heck of an effort from him. Had to have it. A lot of flipping and stuff here. Come through. We're going to get a sack here again. Not necessarily see who that was. Murray, I believe. Yes, that was Murray. Good throw there again. Dropped again. They've had some bad drops. They're really hurting them in this game. It's in that corner blitz. Try to hold them. Doesn't work. All over. It's going to be a 4th and 13 again. Going to hurry it up. See me 3-man pressure. Oh, it got a guy wide open. Got to have more than 3 guys in coverage, that's for sure. Or that 3 guys are trying to pressure the quarterback. Really nice job, though. Guy got open there against the zone. Screaming blitz. They don't pick up anybody. 5 sacks today for the Cardinal offense. Defense, excuse me. We're almost in the same pressure again. Scrambling around. And a heave-ho, and it's going to be a completion. Ooh, great catch. Good play there. I had pressure all over him, just didn't work out. So they block it up a little bit better. He has to throw it out of the back of the end zone. Now Tech's got an offensive lineman a little banged up. Be a play action, get it out wide, all over it. Tech has driven down here. Like, this is a really good spot for them. They've used up a pretty decent amount of time here. We're almost at the 2-minute warning. Just throws it away again. It's 4th and goal. I think the right call is to kick the field goal here. I basically don't think you have a call. Got all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to play with. Defender a little banged up there in Sumlin, our free safety. They're going to just regularly kick this one off. Still took them 14 plays, just under 4 minutes, even with all the incomplete passes and hurry up. Not a bad return there. Got to go get it. Need a first down bad. Nice run blocking there forward. 2-minute warning. It's like a 5-yard run there probably. Got to get skinny. It's like a long 3rd and 1 here. Play action. We'll try to get this out to Shaw. Get it and more. Shaw breaking ankles to the outside. We get 1 down. Don't really mind him being stopped. But a huge 3rd and 1 play there. Catches for a $121 in the last game. He's got 6 for 125 now today. Did not mind making them use another timeout. We'll tackle down here, make them use the last one. It's going to run it here. Ford. Gonna stop himself at the 1. Notice my hand slipped off the controller there. We're going to say we stopped on purpose. 3rd and goal. We'll be able to run this down below a minute. Or he gets stopped. I'm saying to go for it. I think he just kicked the field goal here, right? Put this one away. You gotta let this clock run down. Yeah, I think going for this, I guess makes sense because you put like the dagger to this, but I mean, there's going to be 15 seconds left by the time we kick off. They get it 13 seconds left. We're up 10. We're going to win this game. Unless they get a kickoff touchdown here, get an onside kick, and then get a Hail Mary, we're going to win this football game. So yeah, I think just taking the extended lead there The odds of them also driving the length of the field with no timeouts for 98 yards is also not extremely likely. What a nice, impressive win, though. Davis Warren on a day we could not run the football, had several nice scrambles to really help us out. Defense played their tails off. You had the kickoff touchdown, 2 or 3 long passes, one of them being an 80-yard touchdown, but the defense played really well on down-for-down basis. Coming screaming there. We ended with another sack. There on the last play, and it's going to be a 30-20 win. Get ourselves to 500. Davis Warren back-to-back player of the weeks for him. I think he's been worthy of a thumbnail. I think we can make room for thumbnail for, you know, a Georgia Tech player and 2 of our own guys. Yeah, I mean, Warren's been really good, though, these last 2 weeks. I've been really, really impressed with him. On a Mendoza one here. We'll just get a shot of the background for the thumbnail. Yeah, getting 2 wins. Obviously a really long episode. I did say, I mean, for those of you that have watched me, this is the way I do videos here because it's just easier for me. I put my stuff on here, you know, for the most part just so I can, you know, watch my own stuff and keep up with it. I used to keep everything up like on Excel sheets and Word documents and everything, but this certainly makes it a little bit easier. But nice to get us a big win there in conference. Take it. We're now 2-1 in conference. See if we can get some commits here. We do get a verbal commitment from Stoneburner, which is good. It's not the hard commitment. They can still flip the verbals. So Qualls has reached his top 3 schools. We got a decent lead. Well, now we just got to kind of try to finish that one off. But I want to say that, like with, and I don't know this, so let me just go take a look, that now that we have like Stoneburner here, so we still are using the 50 on him. Okay. So now we're getting the multiplier because we have the verbal commitment on him, so we'll just kind of keep plugging away with this. I actually can probably swap this, yeah. Give ourselves a little bit more time. There we go. Give ourselves some time back. We're not jumping up for either of these spots yet. We'll just kind of keep that in mind. So Stoneburner, we do have the verbal commitment there. Probably 1 week away, I would think. Getting that done. Got a nice lead here for Qualls. Let's go ahead and put the extra 10 back on him. Willis, that's still good. Sledge, that's still good. Took over the lead there. Okay. Unlike quiet battles, we're like the only people recruiting these guys, which is nice. I mean, that's fine. In Wosu, that's a battle I'm not putting enough hours into, so let's free up some hours there. Jerry Bone, that's nice to kind of get a big lead here for him. I think he's like a low-key stud for a 3-star. 75 finesse, good speed. Jimmy Dalton, okay, so we rise a little bit for him here. Sam with 82 speed, good zone. Go ahead and just take that away. Put 25 here. I think that'll probably do it for us recruiting wise here. Okay. take a look at the scores. Obviously, we already saw the biggest upset here of the early portion of the year, but we'll kind of work our way through it. Alabama right now at 1-3, 0-2 on the season. As South Carolina goes into Tuscaloosa, gets them a win there. Iowa over Michigan by 10. Ohio State over Illinois by 19. Wisconsin beats Penn State 45-35. The Nittany Lions 3-1 now on the season. SMU big over Missouri State. Texas Tech with an easy win. A&M throttles LSU here. I cannot remember if this is Leavitt or Levitt. I think it's Levitt. Sam Levitt, 56% completion percentage. Marcel Reed, not really a great game for him on the, through the air. Okay. Just a really, I guess, kind of clean effort there defensively. LSU now at 2-2, not going that well for Lane Kelly. Let's see. Notre Dame with just a 3-point win over Purdue, actually. Miami, easy win. Ole Miss over Florida. Big-time performers for both these teams. Philo, the old Georgia Tech backup quarterback, Deuce Knight. I guess Trinidad is hurt. Deuce has a good game, though. Jaden Ball, one of the best running backs in the country. Vernell Brown, Eric Singleton. Caleb Cunningham has a huge day. Kewan Lacey gets 100 yards. Speaking of which, that's the first game we did not get 100 yards there with I didn't even look at our own stats. I got the thumbnail and didn't look at the overall stats, so we'll do that. So we had Georgia by 10 over Oklahoma, Auburn over Vanderbilt, Indiana gets upset, Mississippi State over Missouri, Tennessee fairly comfortably over Texas there. Houston barely survives, Georgia Southern, Utah over Iowa State, USC over Oregon, Washington over Minnesota. Let's take a look at this score, then we'll go back to our own box score. I'm sorry about that. Dante Moore. Yeah, I mean, not a great game there at all. Does get a score on the ground. Yeah, just not a great day for them offensively. Whereas Mayava looks like an early Heisman candidate here. He's been excellent so far. Like the early Heisman favorite. We had Washington, Minnesota. Okay, so let's go back to our own game now. Sorry, I did not look at our stats here. I don't know why I did that. Do it again. So 30-20, outgained them almost 160 yards, ran almost 30 more plays than them, and they just barely beat us in yards per play. Yeah, we did not run the ball very well in this game. But Warren goes for 375 yards, 21 of 48, 28 carries for Ford. I'm gonna go in and do some of the just formation subs. He's not getting quite as many carries. Shaw, another big game. That's back-to-back big ones for him. Caden Hyde continues to be utilized heavily. Blackburn, the tight end, is off to a good start. Defensively, just strictly in tackles. Sumlin, Bryant leading the way. Rose kind of right behind them. A lot of tackles for loss in this game. We got a lot of sacks. BMO gets 2. Ume gets 2. Murray with 1. Tafiti and Edwards combined on a half sack. We can't create like any interceptions or anything, but they threw the ball a lot with Mendoza and he had a lot of incompletions. When they ran the ball with Hosley here, I mean, he had a nice day, but there's just a lot of throwing, a lot of RPOs. We really controlled the game clock. What were we on third down in that game? We were really bad the first two games. 11 for 19 while holding them for 2 for 12. That ends up being the big deal because they created splash plays for touchdowns while we were able to kind of just continuously hold the football. So let's look at our stats. Here, Warren completing 67% of his passes, 5 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Almost at 1,200 yards. He's looked really good since the benching and coming back up there. Yeah, I mean, Ford's gotten 102 carries. Irvin's only gotten 12. I'll do some formation sub things to go ahead and put Irvin in there. That way I'm not having to swap it up myself. I don't want Ford getting all these touches. I do turn down my wear and tear stuff because I'm not a huge fan of what it is, but right now he's a little on the banged up side. Caden High, it's our leading receiver both in receptions and yards. Shaw right behind him in both. Blackburn's been really solid here at tight end. Brown leading the way with 3 touchdowns. Gotten a lot of carries here for Ford. I mean, Ford's gotten a lot of touches. Like, it's time to needs a game of giving him some break. Rose is leading us in tackles with Sumlin right behind him. I think Galvin's been really good. I mean, Rose has been really good too. Like, this has been 2 really good linebackers for us. Galvin's getting after the passer a little bit. Rose had a chance to get an interception in that game. We're not able to strike. Ume, 4 sacks. BMO's got 3.5. Cooper's got 3. We got guys that are making plays in this atmosphere for sure. Edwards with 2 picks. Nicholson has 1 as well. Only missed the 1 field goal. But, yeah, we're at 2-2. In the next episode, we'll be taking on Wake Forest. I don't think this is going to be another doubleheader. This will probably be 1 game by itself. That way Notre Dame can be a huge game by itself. Probably do a doubleheader. At least would be kind of the rough plan here for the FCS and North Carolina State game. And we'll just kind of see. But I know it's a longer episode, but instead of me just like recording, stopping, and immediately recording again, figure we just do 2 episodes in one. That way I'll get trying to kind of move the series along, even if I'm not necessarily getting 3 uploads a weekend, if that makes sense. But yeah, I like what we're doing so far. We're at 2-2. It was a really good episode. Good to kind of get things back rowing in the right direction. So if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel as well, including my Tampa Bay Rays franchise. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.